I know what you mean. I never really got like into like tournaments for cards. But
Yeah, I was
still.
mostly into like just playing with friends and stuff.
Hmm.
But it was just my science teacher at the time. I don't know if you heard like the bit about that.
I missed out it was your science teacher, but I did gather it was a teacher.
Yeah. So yeah, he like covered like transportation costs and all that to go to it. So I was like, yeah, why not? I get to hang out with my friends all day with this awesome teacher, and I get to play a game I like.
You get to go have
It was pretty cool.
fun instead of going to school.
Well, it was a non-school day. Sadly, I did
Oh,
get to skip school.
bummer.
Yeah, yeah. Science teachers are usually the like nerdiest, and I love them. Oh, oh my God! I just remembered something.
What?
So back in high school, I was part of the science club, like pretty prominent member and stuff. And we got to do a lot of cool stuff. We even like each year we put on like a science like magic show for
Mhm.
the other schools. And guess who got to light their arms on fire?
No way.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I love that.
Yeah, I got to do that all the time because like it was something that like they had like it's like for safety reasons I will not tell people how to do it, but it's pretty easy to do in a controlled environment and you know what you're doing and stuff. And like yeah, essentially like we would just like, you didn't even have to be in the science club to do this. It was the science teacher just let us do it in class sometimes.
That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, but yeah, it was like, but since I was in the club, I had to do it all the time.
Hmm.
It was really cool. That was until one of my friends lit his hair on fire doing it, and then we kind of like weren't allowed to do it so much anymore. I was like, "Curse you, friend! Curse you!
Yes,
You held
yeah.
your arm too close to your face."
That that's just bad decision making. That's all
Yeah,
it is.
no, it was funny because like it only like burnt like like a couple strands of his veins. It like nothing was there. Nobody was injured. It didn't like set him on fire. It just
Hmm.
he just held his arm too close to his kind of too high and like
Aw.
burnt some of his hair. I will tell you what. While it was very cold to light my arms on fire, the smell of burning hair is not a good smell.
Uh, no, I would assume not.
Yeah, because that's like one thing that would happen every time. It would like burn my arm hairs. Yeah, what was some other cool stuff we did in science club? Hmm. Have you ever heard of elephant toothpaste?
No. Do tell, do tell. Also, I hear the chickens. Very cute.
So, yeah, they're adorable. So, elephant toothpaste is like this little science experiment. I can't remember what all it is that goes into it, but essentially you add like a couple of like chemicals together, and you can add dye to it.
Hmm.
Like it's like soap and like a couple of chemicals, and then a dye if you want the dye. Um, and like when the chemicals react with the soap, it causes like a large plume of like foam-like substance to shoot out.
Oh, I see what problem y'all are getting into.
Is it yeast? I don't remember us using yeast in the science club for ours. maybe it is yeast.
It might be. That was potassium iodine? Huh.
That might have been what we used. That might have been it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We had a fire tornado that we made. We had a bed of nails. The bed of nails was fun because the science teacher would lay down on it, and then we would give him a board, like a large board that like covered most of his body. We would put a concrete block on top of that, and then one of the students would hit it with a sledgehammer. Now, you all in chat, this is a legal warning and advice. Do not try this at home. That is a very dangerous thing to do and should only be done by people, those qualified to attempt to do so.
Right. Those who understand the science behind it. This is being recorded, too. I don't know if I can post it. Keep going.
Yeah. Well, it's not... It wasn't AC that was, like, injured. And I don't believe it's AC that's, like, against any TOS. Like, in fact, I could go to YouTube and look up, like, that science experiment, probably.
Oh, definitely.
And stuff. But yeah, that was like one thing we did. There was like another thing. It wasn't really like any like kind of like quote unquote magic trick for the show or nothing. But there was like one dude who was like studying. I think it was Taekwondo or karate or something. It was one of those. It was a martial art. And he had and like he was at the point where he had learned how to like break boards, right? Like or they like hit through them and break them.
Right.
And I still have a souvenir for that. This was hilarious. So there was one night we were doing the show, right? And like it's just a cool little thing he could do that a lot of people see in movies, and it's like, oh, that's awesome. So we put it in the show, and he kind of like explained the science behind how it worked because there is a science to it. But there was one night where he hit the board. And instead of just snapping in half, it broke out a piece in the middle that hit the guy who was holding it in the face.
No.
And yeah, which it didn't actually hurt him too bad. Like it didn't actually hurt the guy, but it did break his glasses.
Oh no.
Now, I specifically found that piece because after every show, some of us would get a piece of the board and have the guy who broke them signed it as like kind of like just a like a memorial, like a kind of like a memento of the show and stuff.
Right.
So I found that piece specifically, and I was like, "Hey, when you sign this, can you say the piece that broke so and so's glasses on it?" And I still have that piece of wood.
Oh my goodness.
I still have that put up with like some of my other mementos from like back in school and stuff.
I would have prefaced by saying this run didn't count. This run didn't count at all. It was really bad. It was dog shit. I was listening to Rebuild Stories more than I was paying attention.
Yes, my distraction method has worked.
Yes, it has.
No, science club was fun. I had a lot of fun in like drama class. That was another thing. I had a nickname of Curtain God. That was cool.
All right, you got a story to tell about that one.
It wasn't necessarily like one thing that like got me that nickname.
Mm-hmm.
It was more so like my entire like kind of like time and drama is I was really good with getting behind on the like piled up set pieces and stuff behind the like back curtains. And I could like get in behind there, move around silently, and like reappear out of a different part of the curtains. And eventually some people just like called me Curtain God and it stuck.
So they would just call you Curtain God.
Yep.
Flaming Elite Gamba gone.
Oh yeah, I almost got my nose broken once. That was fun.
Rebuilt.
You want to know the story behind that one?
Yeah, hit me.
So we were doing a rendition of Julius Caesar to play. And so the funniest part about this is that I was the combat director for that. Like, I was the fight choreographer.
Oh no.
Which is the funniest part. But so I did all the fight choreography for that play. But there was like one scene where it's like there's like multiple battles because like the war at the end of the play, you know.
Right.
So it's like just like brief battle scenes. And there's one where like I was one of the actors in it. And I was like quote unquote killed.
Mm-hmm.
So like the way I died was like I would get in a fight with somebody, they would like disarm me, knock me down, and then they like would quote unquote like hit me in the head. So a big thing with like stage fights and stuff is stage direction and like kind of like perspective of view. So I was like laying down facing away from the audience. And this person had their back to the audience so that their like quote unquote like weapon was in front of them. To where the audience couldn't really see it, and they would like slam it down on the floor like in front of my face. Except for one show, they didn't quite get it far enough in front of me.
Oh,
and they brought it down on my nose.
Anything but that, Jesus.
Yep. And I, as a good actor, did not cry out or move. I laid there for the next 10 minutes as I was supposed to.
And you just owned it with an almost broken nose.
Yes.
The agony.
Yeah. It hurt a lot when they initially did it, but I think where they caught me, it wasn't a bad injury.
That's good.
If they had hit me further back, I think it would have broken my nose, but they caught me at a good spot to where it was just painful, but not like damaging.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff, and it faded. The pain faded quickly enough. I think I had a little bit of a nosebleed, but it wasn't persistent. Pigments.
You just laid there, bleeding.
Yeah.
You just have to own it. I know what you mean. I've got no way to return to calm.
Yeah, no, those were some of my good old days. I enjoyed those days.
Like mentioned, trying to let the show must go on.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like there wasn't like blood pouring out my nose or nothing. It was just like maybe a drop or two, and then like nothing more. It was mostly just that it hurt in the instant. I see we're facing this guy again.
I don't think this run's gonna count, gang. I don't think this run counts, gang. Yeah, fuck it. Just kill me. Get it over with. Do it. Get it over with. You won't. Bet.
Oh, that also reminds me. This is something that like I still feel like extremely proud of like years later. and it's a bit connected to that story. So as I said, I was the fight choreographer for our Julius Caesar play and stuff.
Right.
And I put a lot of work into it. Like I learned different stuff because I had never done anything like that before, so I had to figure out how like this stuff worked and all this stuff, blah blah blah. So I figured out some like fight choreography stuff for like stage play, blah, blah, and all that, and we went and watched a professional showing, not like Broadway, nothing like huge, but they were like professional actors, and stuff like that went from like that were going from like city to city, doing Julius Caesar. And since we had just done it, we went as a field trip to go like watch other like
other performers do it
and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So we went and watched this one play, and such, and they did pretty good with it and stuff. And when we were leaving, like so like a big thing with our drama teacher, loved her, was that like when so she would take us on field trips to see plays all the time. And whenever we would come out of the plays and be heading back, she would always like talk with us about like what was done good, what was done bad, what we could see, and pick out like and learn from like what we had just watched as being actors ourselves and stuff. So we come out of this Julius Caesar play and we get into this line of like kind of like reviewing and stuff. And one person on the bus is like, they needed a hymn referring to me. They needed a rebuild. And that warmed my heart so much, and I felt so proud because the rest of the bus joined in an agreement. I was like, oh my god.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that boosted my ego. Ego. That boosted my ego for so many days. And I still, like, whenever I remember that, that's still like a boost to my pride. I'm like,
it's just one of those core memories.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But yeah, Big Vince, you're right. The show does go on. Honestly, you telling me about like field trips reminded me of one when I was like really, really young. We went to like this monster truck show down in San Francisco at the Cow Palace. Great time. You know, school paid the extra, hot dogs, Pepsis, that's all you could eat. Was 100% included. If you want it, you get it. So we're sitting there, enjoy the show, it's a great time. It's leading into summer. And it's maybe 104 outside by the time the show's done. We get out there, we get to the parking lot, and we're like, cool, the bus will be here in like 5 minutes. And we're sitting there. We're sitting there. We're sitting there. Cow Palace closes. We're sitting there. We're sitting there. Nobody has a cell phone.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
It was awful. So all you see is like 37 like 8-year-olds are just sitting out there in the dirt, and like 7 adults are just hanging out. We're just waiting for the bus. The guy at the 7-Eleven across the street wouldn't give us anything for free. No water, nothing. Wouldn't let us use the phone. The bus came back. See, the show ended about 2 o'clock. We did not get back on the bus until about 9:30 to drive over an hour back.
World.
Yeah, they forgot about us. So the teacher was like,
that is insane.
Yeah. And the school, like they actually physically sent somebody out in a car to go see if they could figure out, like, Where the hell are these people? Their parents are like, oh rah. Where are the kids? And yeah, by the time we got back, the teacher was like, so I know you were supposed to do homework tonight. I'm not going to grade it. Go home. She didn't want anything to do with us anymore after that day. I don't blame her. But, like, fuck, how do you leave a bunch of 8-year-olds?
Yeah, no, that is insane.
Can I get... Thank you. Give me eruption. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. I can see the title of this episode now. Rebuilt Storytime. Oh, hey, look, we're gonna die again. Oh.
I grant you non-death. You shall not die here.
I wish it was that easy. There's not even a point in hitting him yet. No, there is. I need to wake him up. Liberal potion use. Yeah. Yeah. Sound like it. You had one job. I'm just saying that you had one job. They didn't fucking do it. They didn't do any part of it. But, you know, whatever.
Hey, you woke it up.
He's awake. Hear me out, though. Hear me out. Wood.
Same.
Thank you. Glad I'm not the only one here. Look at that. I want this. I don't get it. What do you mean you don't get it? I hit for 18. I do that.
Now that I have served as a grand distraction and given stories, I was brought food in the middle of that, so I'm going to disappear for a moment as I eat.
Totally fair. Totally fair. Get your food. Yeah, and have good food. I hope you enjoy it. What are you having? We're judging.
I am having a pretty simple meal. Vegetable soup and a bologna sandwich.
That's amazing.
And it's good old home-cooked vegetable soup, so yay.
Very yay.
Yeah. Okay, now I disappear to eat.
Okay, enjoy your food. I'll be here. I'll be yapping. I'll be taking over the show. God, I enjoyed those stories though. That was like really... That was nice. An interruption, a wreath, a bash. One of those. Oh, not enough energy. Oh shit. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 damage. Rebuild's here. Welcome back. I had a burger earlier, fries and chips. I got a brownie. I've got a brownie and like 3 energy drinks. My heart's gonna die. Pigments, you had a kebab? What was it? Ow. Was it a right proper British kebab? I'd go for one of those. Just soaked in garlic sauce. Drove 40 minutes to get it. Yeah, well, of course. You have to go get the proper one, the good one. You can't have the cheap. It's got to have good horse meat, okay? Not the stuff that's made of, rat, greyhounds, and Eastern European girls who can't hold their breath very long. This new coffee shop. Pretty good, but wouldn't buy it without a coupon. Fair, though? So what is this? Hits for 7. That's 16. Yeah, I'm weak. I got -2s. Yeah. I'm thinking we have to gamble those. Get 2 attacks. We win these. That's what we needed. Nice doing another watch run. I see. Hi, Silver. We are doing another watch and run. We're having a little gamble. Look who lived after all. Yeah, it's not over. Not like the last one. Not like the last one. Good. We fight. We go forward. Do mushrooms? I can deal with mushrooms. But hi, Silver. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Looking forward to the weekend. Yeah, you have the next 2 days off, right? Roll that up. That's 14. So 4 damage. You do well. Welcome in. Welcome to our unplanned stream all day. When your ETH kind of good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We hit that. We hit this. We end that one. We end that one. We're good. We're good. And a fruit juice. In tranquility. This is the max HP run. This is the max HP run. Hi, Dewey. Chocolate cookies and cream. So are you sharing? Can we have some? In our full class? I'll help. I'll just take a nibble. I'll contribute some orange cream. Oh boy. The spirits. Want a card. That I don't want to give. Now, you know what they say. That's only 24 hours a day, don't ask. I don't want to give it anything. Alright, just take a strike. Get out of my face. It could be a double rest, though. For one rest, get our HP up. We go merchant. Spend our money. Fucking I'm right there. You just missed out on ice cream. I missed out on ice cream. Oh, guess the game says no. The game says no. Give me that. I'll keep all my cards. Your hands are tied. That's okay, Silver. That's okay. I know you like your hands tied. I mean, guess you hate me. Pigments, you wish it was that personal. Just give me the 2 extra block. Just hear the click of a switch flipping. Well, I don't necessarily have a clicker, Silver, but I do have a little something I can use. Fine. Now we get so much block, you could have ditched one. It's fine. What are you doing? Get hit, bozo. We're talking about the knowing, I like to say. How do I know? I think I just know. That's some damage. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Just picked up on hand-tying vibes, huh? Oh, I'm sure I could pick up on other vibes too. So what if... that... hit it with Wrath. Breathe the Flame. Double the damage. Return to Calm. For the entire hit. Number 10, we'll block 10, move on. Yeah, well, so like I said, I'm more of a chains and hooks kind of girl, but you know, I can work with a little leather and lace. Why not? Hitting for 6. Okay, I didn't need to scry. I want that for later. Change the place certainly complete space. Silver's onto something. I'll hang out with it once you're dying from distraction. You should have seen it earlier. Maybe it would help if I didn't start slouching in my chair and was relaxing, but you know, hey, what do I know? Give me this. It's 25, 918. That would be more. Ultimate. Why? Just give me that. Resist shrimp inferiority. Honestly, I guess it's kind of like shrimping. My ass slides in the chair. It's just weird. 14. It's 11. Give me that. Thank you. May need to share. Yeah, I do. I do. I mean, God forbid, I can't even move in this thing without it, you know, squeaking and creaking. I feel bad because, like, everyone's gonna hear it, you know? Give me an insight. I'll eat the 2 for through violence. And he's up to 6. That means no peeking. If I swap to Wrath, it's going to be 8 times 6. That's going to be way too much. So just give him the basic 20. Get my ass kicked. Yeah, no need for something dramatic. Yeah, nothing dramatic. Not on this. The 2 damage. I did have to get a little dramatic on that last one, though. Just a little. I want to hold this. Hold on the sleeves for a little while longer. You're hitting for 8. Well. That hurt. That hurt my pride. My deck is full of fucking burns. You're just buffing, so take a few hits. I should have defended that. 12, 4, 9, 2, that's 18. Kind of sucks. This is like a battle of attrition. Draw more burns. I'm being so real. Like, I don't think there's much walking away from this. So, I say we eat it. We try to go a little hard. Beat him down. Please. All attack cards. Please. Fuck. It blocks 6, and yeah, no, this is fucking over. This is fucking over. You tried. I tried. These watcher runs are dog shit. I think I'm gonna draw a line on the recording for that one. It's already been 40 minutes for it. My pride. You just unlock the better cards. I don't know how much better we can get.